All right, hello my friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to finish up Junk Journal January. So this is going to be Junk Journal January day 31, and the prompt is letter. So I could do some lettering. I've done that pretty recently though. I don't feel like I want to do that again so soon. I could also I have hairs on my stuff. Anyway, sorry about that. I could also do, like a whole letter. I have some vintage letters, vintage envelopes and stuff like that. But I think what I want to do is going to be pretty simple. I think I just want to take a envelope and kind of grunge it up and make it look old and used. And we'll see how that goes. I've never really tried doing that before, but I still have a couple blank pages in here. Yeah, there's one here and one here. So I have some space to, there's one there, put this in. So let me grab an envelope. And I think you probably saw how chunky that was getting. This was sent to me by one of my DFemRember swap partners, I believe. And the first thing I want to do is kind of roughen it up and make it, I say roughen it up, but I really want to make it a little bit softer. So one way to do that is actually with lotion. Let me grab my lotion. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm just using this old bottle of hand lotion. I've had this for forever. And honestly, my skin, yeah, it expired in 2020. My skin is super finicky, so I have to use much more, how would you call it, like stronger lotion. And I'm just going to rub this all over, crinkle it up a little bit. You could add, if you had gloves, I don't have gloves, but if you had gloves, you could add some, what would you call it, dye to this. So you could use, or like a distress oxide, some ink or something like that, and stain it at the same time. However, now I got to be careful with it because it's flimsy at the moment. And will be until it dries. See, I've already put a hole in it. That's okay though. That's what I want. I want it to look a little weathered. So I saw someone else do this. I don't remember who. Do I need to take this apart maybe? I mean, it's stuck down, but I'm worried it's going to stick to itself as it dries. Anyway, I saw someone else do this. They did it with packing paper. And for the life of me, I watched it like a year ago, guys. So I do not remember who it was. I'll try and see if I can find it again. And if I can, then I will put it down in the description box below. But they were using a much thicker paper than this. I think they were actually using packing paper. So it took quite a while and quite a few layers of lotion. I think just that one layer is going to be enough for me. So I'm going to set this to the side for a minute and let that dry, and then I'll be back with you guys. Okay, so that is pretty much dry. It's still a little damp, but it should be fine for what I'm doing next because now I want to stain it up. Like I said, if you had gloves, you could have done it at the same time as the lotion. But I didn't want to stain up my hands, so I'm having to do it separately. There are a couple little tears in here. That's perfectly okay. I want this to look old. There's another one here. I want this to look old and worn, and we have a way of fixing that later to help preserve it. So I want to dye this, and I'm going to start off, I'm probably going to use a couple of different colors, but I'm going to start off here with Distress Oxide in old paper. And my media mat is currently quite dirty. That's, I need to clean it. It is okay to use this on your table because it is water-based. It will come up just fine. So, not a big deal. I think there was still some lotion on my table. Whoops. Yeah, that's not doing much of anything, is it? Let me grab my paper towel. This is what happens when you don't keep your work surfaces clean. I have been so behind on everything. I have not taken the time to do things that I should be doing, such as cleaning my work surfaces. And I'll be doing that pretty soon. I need to do like a whole overhaul on my studio. But anyway, okay, that should be better. And let's get quite a bit more of this down, because I want that to be the main color. So I actually need quite a bit of it. Hopefully that didn't shake you guys too much. My new setup does have it so that I'm not directly attached to the table, but it's still close to the table. So it's still probably going to pick up some of the shaking. That's pretty good. Give it a nice light coat for the base. Whoop. And we're falling apart in the corner. Again, it's okay. It's okay. Trust the process. Okay. We move that to the side. Wipe that up. And I think I'm going to go in with the gathered twigs just in a couple spots. I don't want nearly as much of this as I had of the old photo. And I'm not going to bother drying in between. I'm just going to get that color on here. Like so. And then I'm going to set this to the side and let it dry again. Okay, so this is dry. Excuse me. I wish you guys could feel this. It's so soft now. If you've ever made wax paper, like where you take the candle wax and you melt it into the paper, it feels very similar to that. Or really similar to like an old book. If you've ever gotten the like pages where they're like cotton pages, that really soft feeling, that's what that feels like. So I'm pretty happy with that. I do want to add a little post stamp here. Had to find my book of postage stamps. Okay, let's see. I have several pages. I need to reorganize them, and let's see, what color shall we go with? I've got a kind of pinky one here. French. I think that could work out pretty good. Let's use that one. This one's safe as well because I don't have to worry about if it's an expensive one or not. It's just an antique one from Paris. From Paris. I'm just giving it a little bit of grunge just to make it look even a little bit older. It is pretty old. I wonder if it says... Nope, it goes off the edge here. I can't see when it's from. But I'll go ahead and glue that down there. Huh? Is the glue going to come out? That is the question. No. This one is getting pretty old. I'm going to have to replace it soon. Okay. So let's go ahead and put that in the corner. Yes. And then I think I'm just going to add, I don't want anything too bold right here. How would it look if I did sepia? Okay, let me check something really quick. So I'm just gonna color test really fast. Yeah, but that one's too small. Let's try the 06. Yeah, see, I think this is too orange. I'd like a brown, but not that orange. I have one of these. Yeah, I think that's much better. Okay, so also, guys, I'll apologize if my sound goes away at all. It's because they have decided this is the week that they want to, more than ever, run the planes. And so I might have to silence it if the planes get too close. And I forget what that's called. It's something writing, I'm just scribbling to make it look like something is written here, even though it is totally not. And it's okay, again, if I tear the page a little bit more, because we're going to fix that. Okay. Pretty good, pretty good. What have I done with the cap? There it is. I don't even know what pen this is. What is this one? Oh, it's one of the line ones. Dotted line and double head pen. Sinmio, I think, is the brand. I don't know. These were gifted to me, so I'm not 100% sure. But the other side has, if I can open it, goodness, has a little rolly thing, which I'm not even sure will work anymore. There it is. See? It looks like faux stitching. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, so I've got that, and now I want to fix the tears. So for that, you could just use regular masking tape. I have these Tim Holtz tapes that will fit kind of more with the grungy aesthetic. So I'm going to go with these. Now, do I want to add anything else? Since I have this pink postage, oh, I could do a postage stamp up here. Right? And I'm going to use my black because there's black there. I don't know if I have one that really fits. Well, I can go with the largest one that I have, which unfortunately is not nearly as big as whatever they used, but we can still make it work. We can still make it work. I don't want to cover up the Paris. There. Now it at least has a little stamp. It's been sent. That's good. Speaking about not cleaning things, look at that frickin' stamping block. That is awful. I am slacking on the cleaning. Okay. And this should, yeah, need to add a little more glue up there. Thought that might be the case since it needs to get folded. Give that a second to dry. Now, do I want to add anything else? Because we do have this pink here. I don't have, I mean, I have a pink ink, but it's nothing the same. I have this one, the Rose Madder, but, well, let's see. Where's my little test piece? I think this is going to be too light. Actually, that is not bad at all. I take it back. Okay. I take it back. So maybe we could do some floral stamps or something with this. Let me see what I got. I have birds. There we go. You can see that a little bit better, can't you? But if I just put a birdie down here. Could do that. Actually, where's that? I just had that tiny bird stamp. So I think I want to try the hummingbird. God, I hope this works out okay. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Okay. Let's see. I don't care if it covers up the name a little bit, but I don't want it to go off the edges. Oh God, I hope I didn't just ruin this. Okay, no, it's cool. It's there. It's pink and it's a hummingbird. I like it. Okay. Now, I was thinking I could use this little birdie for kind of like a seal spot here on the top. Where is he? There he is. Just like, you know, where someone would put a wax seal or something. I do already have a wax seal in here, but I only have 2 stamp impressions for it, so that's good. I think I like that, and then I actually think I have something I can use to make it look a little more like a seal, so that's fun. Let me clean that one off really fast. And then I was thinking just here on the back, just for a little bit of interest, I have this feather one that I've never even used. No, I have not. So it is about time it gets used. Okay. And shall we do, well, what side do I want it on? I guess this side. And just do it a tiny bit of an angle. Oh, it's down now. No turning back. There's no turning back. Okay. Ah, I love it. Perfect. Okay, cool. Let me clean that one off. And then let me see if I can find that round one I was thinking about. So if I fold this over, we got a crease where that tape is. There we go. Ha! I found it. So it's just this little circle that looks like it could be the edges of a stamp, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Very carefully here. I really should be standing up for this. I can't quite see what I'm doing. No. No, stop. Okay, about right there. Okay, yeah, I like it. It worked. Very good. I did not think that that pink was going to work out, but it totally did. Oh man, I just realized, well, crap. Well, I guess I could tuck it in. I could just use this as an envelope and tuck it into a spot and then still have the letter inside. My original plan was to glue it down by the flap so that you see this on the front and then you open it up and then there's your storage space. But since I took the time to put this pretty little stamp here, I'm going to keep it just like it is. and put it in a little text spot. And then basically what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to make myself a little letter that I'm going to write about my experiences for Junk Journal January, write down any of the things that I really liked or really loved that I did, and then I will stick it into this envelope for future reference. So yeah, let me go ahead and find a place in here to stash this. And I think, where was it? Here? Will that fit? Or is it gonna... Because I glued down part of this page. Yeah, that's not quite going to work. Not quite going to work. Oh, I do have this. Yeah, that's right. She made this into a pocket. And I can even put it in there like so and leave the edge visible here so that I remember that that's where it is. Let me give you guys a little bit of a close-up. So we've got our vintage stamp there. I love these little tape pieces from Tim Holtz. Again, you can do this yourself just using Scotch tape and alcohol inks, but it is super, super messy. So I say if you have the Tim Holtz ones, use them. Got our pretty little hummingbird there. I love this texture. I wish you guys could feel this. Can you hear how soft it is? Anyway. And then that is the back. And yeah, I'll write myself a little note, like I said, and stick it in the pocket there. And then that will be it for the rest of Junk Journal January. I'm going to be putting out a flip through on Monday, guys. So stay tuned if you missed any of the videos, because I didn't make a video for every day. I only did certain days, but I did do a prompt for every day. So if you missed any of those and you want to see what they are, I will be doing a flip through on Monday. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys on Monday for the final flip through of Junk Journal January. Thanks, guys. Bye.